Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the new series on the reaction videos on paranormal activities, where we are going to react on those videos that are posted on YouTube, and people are asking questions if it's really true. And as Twin Raaqis, we would love to react on them and give very important information that might be misunderstood or important to take note on. So let's start. Yes. I left her while I was shopping. Okay, so here's a lady who had complained to the police that the door is open. She was not at home. When she returned, she saw the door to be opened, and she suspected maybe a robbery has happened, or someone may have broken into the house. Okay, okay. The door is open. I think somebody broke in. Does anyone look at the house? Okay, so they are now entering the house. We'll just move forward and see when the police get inside to the house what really takes place. Okay, now the police is entering the house. The house already looks spooky, isn't it? I wonder why the electricity is off. Okay, they are getting in. Thanks. That really looks like a haunted house movie. I don't know why. They should have switched on all the lights when they entered. And it's quite strange why the electricity, why all the lights are off and they are just going through. I would just switch on the light if I was then. Yeah. Because that would make you feel more spooky. Now, this is the point. You see, now this is the point. The police, he starts to hear sounds. So now this question is, what would you do as a Raqi if you hear such kind of sounds in the house? Well, the first thing is I wouldn't enter into a house which is pitch dark. The lights should always be switched on. That's one of the most important things for you to not get surprised and get a shock out there. So, there wouldn't be any surprises. Subhanallah. And yes, every time when you enter a place that's new to you, always recite "A'udhu bi kalimatillahi tammati min sharri ma khalaq." That's very really important protect for your self-protection. Yes. So see how the police reacts at this point. Anyone inside? Oh yeah, so he recognized the sound then. And it's coming from the bathroom. Subhanallah. That's the place where the shayateen are normally there. At this point of time, when we hear his sound, he's actually starting to breathe heavily.
Police, anyone inside, make yourself known.
Oh, Subhanallah. It's so clear out there. The door is opening on its own, and I wonder because the lady, she said that she was staying alone in this house. So it's quite obvious. Yeah. So there's one important take here. If the house is spooky, people should not live in their house because we have found a lot of times people get afflicted with a lot of spiritual ailments, and it becomes more and more severe by time when they stay in houses like this.
Yeah, and that can actually start from the spiritual ailments to medical
Mental health and
medical
health gets
issues. Yeah.
deteriorated. People get into operations and whatnot. Subhanallah, may Allah protect us all.
I mean,
But yes, never live in a house that is haunted or has many paranormal activities going out there. Either treat the house or move out from there.
yeah,
It shouldn't be staying in the
yeah.
place. See,
Yeah.
the he is breathing heavily now at this point. So even very it's very clear that he's also afraid.
Yeah. It's
Very dark. Oh, again, that door opened on its own.
the windows are all closed, and there's no reason for that door to move by its own.
Yeah, we might think the air is blowing in and the door is moving on its own, but no, it's not the case. The police is actually anticipating someone is there because the door is moving or something. Oh my goodness. Oh, Allahu Akbar. And at this point of time, he hears the sounds, and it's just like someone is moving downstairs, right?
Yeah, and it's so very clear. And then the policeman moves back again with his gun pointed out towards that in that direction, in the direction of the sound. That's very clear that this house is haunted, would require a treatment so that the jinn could be removed from that very
So,
location.
what do you think? The the people who are living there can they do the treatment of the house on themselves? Is it?
Now, this has to be taken care by professional people who understand, because
Why would that be? Like it's just reciting the ayats of the Quran, Ayatul Kursi, Surah Al-Fatiha, for like
because there would be a lot of things to look into. You do not know if that house could be haunted because of the black magic being placed into that area, or it could be because there are more number of jinns staying into that very location. And if that is so, to move out all of this jinn from that very place, it's not a task which is easy because they would, of course, not
Retaliate.
agree you moving them out from that very place. So
It does happen that these jinns usually communicate with with the professional person who is out there who understands. They may communicate indirectly and just say, "Okay, we are leaving" or something like that. So yes, and actually there was a point when one of the person he did try to treat the house on his own, and he got afflicted with the
yeah,
black
and
magic.
the issue after trying to do that, the health deteriorates and has a very bad impact on oneself. So this has to be done by professional people who understand and who also understands after they have done the activity what actually took place and what areas are still afflicted, which rooms are still afflicted. So that's the reason. Even when we take up these kind of tasks, we do it very carefully and we try to take care of ourselves because we know what will go on. And it takes time for us to recover as well.
True. It's not as easy as it seems to be.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, the police is scared now. And it's quite strange. He's alone. He's not even asking his colleague to come and just look into it with him. Oh, the sound is again there. keeps coming. Subhanallah. Allahu
That
Akbar.
that's really bad. So.
Yeah, yeah, we're good.
See, the problem is when you don't know what the jinn movement and noises are, and when you still hear those noises, it's really difficult to understand what's really going on and why is it going on in that manner, right? So
He just said it's all clear, but he's not able to understand what actually.
yes,
Yeah, but of course he's in.
as a police, he would look for some physical
Exactly. And
person.
then as an official note, on an official note, you cannot actually discuss all these things. So yes, so I think that's quite clear that there's few important points that we should always note. Protect yourself and don't just get into the treatments of the house without knowing the science behind it. Subhanallah.
Yeah, and always get professional help in order to cure these kind of houses. It takes a lot. So let us know what you think about this reaction video and what are your experiences in to the places where you have entered or visited before which are haunted and you weren't able to understand or express those kind of feelings. So this is the time where you can mention into the comment section and what you think about that very place.
And if you have any other video that you want us to react on, share the link and inshallah we will make a video on that. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.